Good morning, students. So this video is recorded for classwork dated 6th of May. All right. So what we are going to do is we started with the back exercises with part A. All right. And here there are just four MCQs. So the first one is birds build nests to live in. Which of the following sense organ enables us to hear sound is obviously ear. Please use plants use carbon dioxide to make food. Animals and plants depend on each other for the following factors. So you don't need to write the multiple choice. Okay, you will simply write the filling the blanks and the answers in the notebook, and your homework is to complete the classwork. Now, what I'm going to do is we've completed the chapter, but I want alright students. So I will be taking you through a revision of the full chapter. So whatever we will be able to do today, cover today, the revision we can do today, and the remaining we can also look in the next class. All right, so let's start up. So, how did we start the chapter here? We looked into the characteristics of animals. The characteristics of animals is exactly the same characteristics of living things. You remember the chapter we did living things and non-living things. So, it is exactly the same characteristic that animals they move from one place to another. Animals eat plants or other animals. Animals they breathe through the lungs, gills, or air holes, which we also call as spiracles. Animals have sense organs. Animals they reproduce, and animals and plants are dependent on each other. Now, the first one here, animals move from place to place. This process of movement is called as locomotion. Okay, we did this in both the chapters. Now, an ostrich can run faster than horses. Now, here when I go for a review, I might look into few aspects which we have, either overlooked or which I feel are very important. So, I'm going to deal with those aspects again here. Okay, and animals move from place to place. Why do they move from place to place? One is for food and water, another is for protection. All right, this is also one of your question and answers, so don't miss it. Now, how they move is we have seen here. I informed you that birds and insects they are going to use their wings and legs. Humans they move with the help of their legs. Other animals they use their other animals like who, like this horse, tiger, lion, bear, they use their legs. Fishes they use their tail and their fins. Tail is for balancing, fins is for swimming, for movement, for going front back. Reptiles. What are reptiles? Here I have just shown, I've kept a quick picture here, quick small short information. See, reptiles are like animals who have dry and hard skin. Okay, they have very dry and hard skin, like for example crocodile or snake. They have protective scales or plates and they have very dry skin. Then again reptiles are they lay eggs. So these are the two features of reptiles. So speaking about reptiles, that how they move. So how do these reptiles move? How does a crocodile or alligator or a snake move? You know that they actually crawl, right? So reptiles, under reptiles you will have snakes, lizards, chameleon. All these they crawl or move on the ground, on the wall, or on the ground. How do the frogs they move? They hop, okay, and in water they use their hind legs. What do you mean by hind legs? Hind legs are the back legs. Keep remember this also, because these small things can come in filling the blanks. That how does the frog moves using what? You know, reptiles reptiles dash against the ground. Fishes swim with the help of dash and dash. So you need to keep these things in mind, because when we are going to do the filling the blanks, all these will be coming there. Birds such as ducks and swan, they move in the water using their webbed feet. Okay, so these are important points. Frog hops fast on the land and in water uses their hind limbs. Okay, then this is all about movement. After this, we speak about different types of animals. Okay, and we speak about carnivores, herbivores, and omnivores. Now, here is also one more important information. A weasel is the smallest living carnivore in the world. So, I have kept a picture of a weasel here. Let me just see, or I'll just probably weasel carnivore. I just wanted to show you this. Okay, so this is the tiniest, smallest carnivore which is there. So, this particular animal it is eating small insects, and that's why I wanted to show this particular photograph to you. So a weasel is the smallest living carnivore in the world. What are carnivore? They eat other animals like lion, tiger, sharks, spiders, etc. Herbivores, who are herbivores? They eat grass. They eat only plant. Okay, can be sheep, zebra, giraffe, cow, or elephant. Animals that are both omnivore and herbivore are: first is humans, bear, mice, squirrel, and crows. Okay. Now, food provides us what? It provides us energy. Correct, you are right. But humans walk on how many legs? Two. Birds, reptiles, humans fly in the sky. Who is flying? Birds. Alright, so for today we'll stop it here. In the next class, I'll do the full revision with you. Okay, and remember what is the homework now for today's class? Today being 6th, your homework is you have to write these notes in the notebook. Thank you very much, students.